guys, hope you're all keeping well. Thanks for tuning in for another week of videos. Really nice well-rounded one today. Lots of focus on the legs though as well as a good amount of abdominal work. Hope you're all staying safe and enjoying these videos. So let's get going with it. So setting our centre as always, head and neck just gently fluctuating back and forth, coming to rest in that nice midpoint, looking forward, and then our shoulders gently rolling back on the exhale, trying to even them out, creating space at the front of the chest, getting them moving together in the zone on the out breath, focusing that breath, exhaling as they go up to the sky, inhale at the bottom, some nice roundness. Then come to leave those shoulders into back pockets. Let's come to our pelvis now, just gently rocking back and forth. Feeling that nice, gentle end of range each side, but not pushing it into anything that's uncomfortable. Nice little rocking, a little bit of feedback with your hands if you struggle with this, to try and encourage that pelvis and tailbone to tuck under, and then gently relax up. And then coming to set it in what seems to be the midpoint. We're then going to zip from back to front, nice and tight, in with our pelvic floor, and a nice little bit of abdominal engagement, with our legs hip distance apart, nice and evenly distributed throughout those feet. Now let's come into some upper back, neck and shoulder stretches. So now we're going to interlink the fingers, bring the chin into chest, push forward and really round through those shoulders. So I'm going to come side on so you see this one. You want to separate those shoulder blades, nice and out, arms nice and long, down by the sides of our ears. Breathing in here, and then breathe out, and you're scooping through the tummy, keep the rib cage down, open up throughout those arms, and back down. So breathe out, chin into chest, push forward, nice stretch at the top of the back. Inhale here, exhale, scooping through tummy, rib cage down, opening up here. Nice stack. Exhale forward. Inhale into the stretch, exhale, scooping in through the tummy, restacking up through the spine. Let's go for 2 more. Keeping that engagement with the pelvic floor through your exhales. Nice stack, and last one. Pushing forward, scooping in, and gently opening up. Now, coming back to the same starting position as that exercise. Quite a lot in class this week have struggled with this one. We want to get the scapula opening up and then coming back down into back pockets. So it's the same sort of movement, pushing forward so you've got the opening, but then keep the arms straight and sink the shoulder blades down into back pockets. Nice inhale forward, round the shoulders. Exhale, zip the shoulder blades down into back pockets. So you should feel your shoulder blades gliding on your rib cage. Gently up and down. A nice opening here. Exhale back. It's quite tiring for your arms as well. It's getting a good connection around those shoulder blades and all the surrounding muscles. Nice stretch. Zipping it back. Still keeping it neutral with the pelvis. Exhaling down. Inhale forward. Exhale down. Inhale forward. Exhale down, couple more, and last one. Lovely stretch. Relaxing those arms down. Arms are starting to feel a little bit more warmed up, a bit tired already. Okay, we're going to go for some arm circles now. These ones look nice and easy but can be a bit lethal. Take care of them. We're going to lengthen out through the arms, point through the fingertips, shoulders down into back pockets, tighten the tummy, tailbone tucked under. Little breaths out as we circle forward, circle size of grapefruits. Exhaling, exhaling, exhaling. Everything is nice and super still. So breathing out. Good one to connect with breath. 10 forward, then exhale, scooch it back. Shoulders back and down, nice and even. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10, forward, and 1 and 2 and 3, even 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Forward again, and 1. Keep shoulders away from ears. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Finally change direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax those arms down. Whew. Should be feeling it all around the top of those arms here. Nice neck stretch now. Just gently taking head and neck, bringing it over to one side whilst we lengthen the fingertips of the other. Nice breath in here. Breathe out, change sides. Lovely. Inhaling here. And exhaling. Changing sides. Nice breath in. And breathing out. Lengthening those fingertips is just going to increase that stretch a little bit more. If it's painful, don't force it into anything. Gently changing sides. Keep it nice and centered in the tummy. Tailbone tucked under, lengthening that spine. So when we're stretching and we're doing things like this, don't forget that general standing posture, that nice awareness. Couple more to each side for me. And last one to each side. Lovely, and gently coming back to centre, arms down. Upper body rolls. So remember, I always say that these rolls just work within your limitations. So if we were doing some shoulder rolls and you weren't able to come all the way down to those toes, just work into some gentle thoracic rotation and just increase that mobility depending on your back and what's going on with you. So full version would be to come down the outside of the leg. Nice breath in here, breathe out, restack. But remember, we're not coming into that full flexion if we're osteoporotic, we have any disc herniations, all this irritates our back pain in any way. So you would make them a little bit smaller and work in a more manageable range. So taking it easy with this one. Nice and gently stacking up. We are breathing out all the way down to the mat. Then we're going to take a nice breath in here and breathe out, gently restack back up. So again, nice little bit of mobility. Scooping in through tummy, so we've got that nice connection through tum. Lovely. Getting that spine nice and flexible. Connecting in with our tummies. Lovely. Nice broken down movement, but it flows into the next, which is lovely. That shoulder back, that side bend, gently lengthening down, coming into the centre, restacking back up through the spine. Let's go for our last couple to each side. And our last one to each side for me. Gently restacking back up. Lovely, okay. So we're into some pliés now. These went down a treat in class this week. We're going to come widening that stance, toes into the corners of the mat now, nice and spongy and soft in those knees. We're going to tuck the tailbone under to make sure we're in a neutral spine, pulling back belly button into spine, engage your pelvic floor, about 40% of your strength. Nice breath in here. We're going to breathe out and send our bottom straight down. So a lot of different variations of this was going on in class. Some people were leaning overly forward and bums were going back. Some were leaning a little bit further back and bums going forward. But I want you to take your bum just straight down to the floor. We still want to be able to see those toes. We don't want knees going over the toes, but we're just sitting down on that imaginary chair as we take the arms to a T shape and back. So nice exhale, out, inhale, back. Nice and strong in the core. Make sure we don't over tuck the tailbone in or we don't stick out through the bottom, but we're just keeping that nice neutral. Exhaling down, shoulders away from ears. Good bit of work. Scooping in through that tummy on the exhale. Couple more. And then what we're going to do is hold it down there now. Lengthen out through the fingertips. Make sure we've got a really good setting. Here, shoulders back, little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come up. Give your legs a little shake off and a little rest in between each one. Send it back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back up. And again. Down we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Starting to feel those legs waking up a little bit. Don't change the posture, straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back up. And we get our last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, back up. Shake out those legs. Nice little movement back and forth. And what we're going to do is we're going to hold our plie position now for 2 lots of 30 seconds. So down we go, scooping in, nice form, don't let it alter. Nice and low, still see toes, step back. Oh, feel that? That is horrible, halfway there. My legs are already a little bit fatigued from teaching this in class several times this week. So apologies if I come out of this early. I'm a weakling. 3, 2, 1, gently back. Oh, shaking off those legs. We're just going to have a small gap. We've got 5 seconds left before we go back down. 3, 2, 1. Down we go. Hold it again. Nice neutral. Shoulders relaxed. Breathing on with volume. Oh. Oh my goodness, this is a killer. It's one of those that's just silent but deadly. Oh my goodness, you can feel it in those thighs. Keep sucking in through your tummy, not too much, but just awareness of that nice engagement. And last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax off, shake off through those legs. Okay, so we've been doing a little bit of tree pose, which is a bit more yoga really, but I thought it's quite good for balance, okay? So you can choose your options, whether you want to pop foot here by the ankle for a bit of stability, come up to the knee, which is more of a challenge, or even kind of bind round the back of the knee. So I'm going to just go for this nice gentle level, because I want to focus more on the rotation at the back, okay? Headlights on your pelvis facing forward, so do not let your pelvis rotate to the side. We're going to keep it facing forward. We're going to bring the arms in together, shoulders back, nice little exhale. Rotate from the mid back. Feel that rotation, nice breath in here, breathe out, all the way to the other side. Inhale to hold, exhale, change. Nice breath in, exhale. shoulders relaxed. Try and keep your hands right in the centre around that breastbone so that they don't move, so that arms aren't continuing to kind of cheat, keeping hips facing forward. So just want to get some gentle rotation in mid-back. Obviously stability is being challenged in the lower half of the body depending on where you pop your leg. Nice breath in, breathing out. And the last one to each side, and change your legs over. Lovely, we're going to come back to centre, change over those legs. Nice central position again, tailbone tucked under, nice balance in those hips. We're going to breathe out. Nice breath in here. Exhale, change. Breathing in to hold, breathe out, change. If your body wants to kind of alter its position, try and minimise it. So keep that tailbone tucked under, keep growing and lengthening throughout that spine. Soften those shoulders. Starting to feel a little freer in that mid-back now. More than I did this morning. Last one to each side for me. Lovely. Okay, let's relax off now. So now we're just going to go for a squat into some hip extension. Before I do that, I'm just going to grab a tissue. Okay. So legs just slightly wider than hip distance apart, but we want those toes facing forward. Now we're going to send the bottom backwards, weight in the heels, okay? So you're sending that bum back, you've got a nice straight back, weights in the heels, the arms are going to come out, and then we're just going to come back up, and we're just going to do this for a couple of reps whilst we get used to our squat, making sure that the weight feels like it's coming straight down the centre, scooping in through the tummy, inhaling to come back, exhaling. And now when we come back up from our squat, we're going to add in some hip extensions. So when you come back up, I want you to squeeze the bum cheek on, say, the right leg first. 3 little beats. And then we're going to come back down into the squat. And then you're going to change sides. Squeeze the bum, little beats. And back down. 3 little beats. Use that breath out. That exhale helps to engage the muscles. It's more effective that we use the out breath with the contraction phase, with the hardest part of the movement, breathing out. Take care that we don't overarch the back when we're coming into our extension. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And back. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And back. Use that breath out. Keeping it neutral. Nice, quick, sharp bursts. Using the glutes. Last one to each side. Lovely, relax off, shake off through those legs. One leg kick now. is again going to bring in a little bit of that hip extension. We're going to do one leg kicking standing. We're not used to doing it. It's going to challenge our core as we're standing on one leg, and it's also going to just give us a little bit of coordination, get the brain thinking, okay? If I came side on so you can see, I want to try and maintain that neutral. I'm going to bring toe, heel, toe, bring the leg down, squeeze the bum and pulse. We'll do them all on one side first. Toe, heel, toe, down, squeeze. That's 2. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze for 3. Exhaling through the movement. Inhale now. Toe, heel, toe, and squeeze. Toe, heel, toe, and squeeze. Toe, heel, toe. Really just get the coordination going. Toe, heel, toe, and squeeze. 2 more. You really have to think about it and connect with the movement. Then we repeat those on the other side. So we are going for that nice neutral centering, shoulders back pocket, our toe, heel, toe, squeeze, toe, heel, toe, squeeze and extend, don't lose neutral, toe, heel, toe, squeeze, 3, 4, can't balance quite the same on this side, 5, 6, toe, heel, toe, 7, toe, heel, toe, 8, toe, heel, toe, 9, last one, toe, heel, toe, 10, see, even I get it wrong. Okay, coming back now to our nice neutral standing position, we're going to go for some roll downs. We have those legs hip distance apart, soft knees. Remember, 2 versions of roll downs for those of you that can't come all the way down to the mat. We're going to come halfway into the seated position, into some extension here. Nice breath in, breathe out, tuck under, restack. So for those of you that aren't allowed to come all the way down to the mat, for those of you that are, we are getting that nice control all the way down. We're going to take that breath in. We're going to breathe out, restack back up through that spine, shoulders coming back on, tucking the chin at the top. And we're just getting some nice mobility of that back. Getting the spine moving. Breathe in at the bottom. Breathe out, gently step back. Scooping in. Lovely. This feels nice on the back. Taking it nice and steady so you can feel every individual segment. Couple more. Nice breath in at the bottom, breathing out, restacking. And last one. Lovely. Okie dokes. So we're going to come down into the mat now, and we're going to go for some arm openings, but we're going to do them in 4-point kneeling. 4-point kneeling, arms shoulder distance apart, legs hip distance apart. We've got knees under our hips. We've got just wrists slightly further forward than directly under those shoulders. We're going to send the shoulders back into back pockets. Make sure our chest is not too low or too far away from the mat, but nice and balanced. Head and neck is down. We've got pelvis nice and centered. We're going to exhale as we float an arm up, maintaining tray of drinks on our bottom. So we're going as far as we're comfortable, just so you feel an opening in the chest. Breathe in to hold and then breathe out to come back down. Changing sides. Float the arm, head and neck can follow and rotate. You can open up a little bit more, but maintain that pelvis and then gently come back. Make sure we're not hunching into those shoulders again. So get that nice connection with your shoulder blades. When you take your arm out, set it back into your back pocket and then open up. Like we do with arm openings when we're lying on our side. We just don't want that shoulder to float forward and you to be feeling it in that neck, okay? Nice exhale, send it up. Inhale to hold. Exhale to float back down. Takes quite a lot of concentration, this one. Get everything spot on. Nice breath in, breath out back. I feel as well that the core kicks in as we take away hand, which is quite nice. A little bit of tummy activation going on as we stretch. Scooping in through pelvic floor and tummy. And transverse abs. Changing side. Roughly we want to go for about 8 to each side, 8 to 10 on each side. It was pointed out that my counting in these videos is absolutely terrible, and I can only put it down to the fact that my mind just really gets in the zone with the Pilates, that I actually kind of don't think about how many reps we've done, so please do count your own and do not go off mine. So we're just going to go the last couple to each side for me. And our last one to each side. Okay, I'm shaking off to wrap those arms a little bit. Now we're going to take it into a biceps curl with hamstring curl. So we're in a nice neutral 4-point kneeling position. I want you to run your opposite arm and your opposite leg down your mat, still keeping them in contact. And I'm going to exhale, bicep curl, hamstring curl at the same time. Tap the floor in between, so keeping the hips nice and steady. Scooped in through the tummy. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Back to 4-point kneeling. Change the sides, run the hand over, nice neutral setting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely, relaxing off. Oh, okay. Come to sit on bottom, knees, whatever's comfortable now. We're going to go for some breaststroke preps, but we're going to do them in seated so that it's suitable for some of our antenatal clients. With our shoulders, we are just going to take them up to the ears, roll them back as we normally do, but fingertips are just going to gently reach behind us. And you're going to hold shoulder blades down into back pockets, keeping rib cage nice and centered, just for the rest of your exhale. And then inhale to relax off. So you're effectively coming back to neutral. Then, again on your exhale, shoulders up and down, reach fingertips behind us. You should feel work around those shoulder blades to hold and pin them down. Use the rest of the breath. Inhale, relax off. So we'll go for a few more of those. Just working on good shoulder statin. A couple have kind of looked a little bit lank, not so sure about this one this week in class. Because they don't feel like too much is going on, but if you're doing it properly, you should start to just feel some work around the bottom of those shoulder blades, sinking down. It's good activation, it's good shoulder rehab. Breathing out. Nice time again to focus on breathing. and enjoying this breathing and this Pilates. I'm overextending a little bit, so keep it neutral. And the last one for me. Lovely, okay. So now from here we're going to come into some side lying work. A little bit of side kick with some pulses and some lift and lowers. We're going to lengthen out through the arm, the underarm. Check you've got plenty of space, but you still want to see those toes. We're going to pop a soft bend in the bottom leg. We want a nice little mouse hole gap in between our waist and our mat. I'm just going to show you the level one of this, which is to keep a knee bent. We're going to exhale forward and inhale back. So if you're struggling with the length of the lever when we extend the leg out and it feels a bit too much, do just come back to that bent knee. Okay, for those of you that are quite happy, we're going to lengthen through the leg. The leg wants to remain the same distance away from the floor all the way through the movement. We're going to point with the toe as we come forward. We're going to dig with the heel as we come back. Try not to overarch that back. Exhale and inhale. Glide in the top of the table. Head and neck is in neutral, looking forward. Nice, exhale forward. Inhale back. And then I like to add in some pulses with this one now. So on our next one, we're going to glide it forward. Little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it back. This is really going to get into those glutes now. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it back. We've got 3 more. Keep it in neutral. Bring it forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it back. Last 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back. And our last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax off. Give your bum a pat. Should need it if it's been working correctly around those glutes. Now for the lift and lower. Exactly the same posture with the body. This time point the toe to the sky, dig the heel back down. Nice exhale up, inhale down for 2. And 3. I'm not going to make you pulse this one, don't worry. 4. And 5. And 6. Keep your hips nice and stable. 7. Good. 8. 9. And 10. Lovely. Okay, so we're going to repeat those on the opposite side now. So gently come to seated. Switch over our sides. Ah, lovely. Lovely done. Gently. Right. We're checking. We see those toes again. Lengthen out through the arms. Soft bend in the bottom leg. Mouse hole gap between you and the mat. I should have mentioned before, may want to put in a little cushion or a bit of support if you're quite far along in your pregnancy. We want to stop the sinking here, we want to support bum there, okay? Nice squeeze in the bum cheek. We're going to breathe out, glide it forward, breathe in, bring it back. That's 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. 8, 9, and 10. And taking it forward, pulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Taking it back. Take it forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. And forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. And last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back. Have a little break. Give it a bit of a release. Now into lift and lowers. Up and down. 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. Woo. 7. Feel that burn. 8. 2 more. 9. And 10. Lovely. Okay, relax that. That is a burn. Okay, we're going to come to lie on our back now. If you come into lie on the back when you're antenatal second trimester, I do always sound like a broken record, but please put your wedge in. We're not able to lie flat on our back for long amounts of time, so put your wedge in. A little bit of overhead reach now. We'll do our top to toe check first, just setting that, checking we're in a nice neutral position here. My hair bobble's just taking me off centre just a little bit. So, nice neutral setting, back's not too flat or too arched, legs hip distance, head and neck's in neutral, shoulders gliding down, arms relaxed down by your side. Okay? So overhead reach is a nice inhale as we float the arms up. We're going to continue to take them all the way over, pinning the rib cage and then back down into the mat. You may not be able to go all the way, that's perfectly fine. Then we're going to exhale, bring it back. Nice inhale over. Floaty hands. Keep the rib cage down. Exhale back. And an inhale. Again, a nice one just to practice our breath, evening out throughout those arms. Nice slow control around the upper body. Quite a challenge for me, this one actually, to maintain everything. A couple more, then we're going to progress it into a little teaser. A couple different levels of our teaser. Our first level, on the exhale coming back up, and just to mention you do not do this if you are second trimester onwards or if we have any separated abdominal, I want you to just continue with the overhead reach. But if you're happy and you're free from that, we're just going to do a little tuck of chin into chest as the arms come up, and then the inhale is back over. We're going to use that exhale breath to help us curl up through the mat. We've got our little satsuma in between our chin and chest. We are lengthening fingertips, so it's effectively coming into an abdo crack for teaser level 1. Nice little scoop. If you wish to progress this, we can extend the leg out, and this leg wants to be in line with your opposite thigh. Okay, you can take it very gently where you come up again into that abdo crack and gently down, or if you want to get a little bit more of that roll, we can go all the way up and then gently control it down. But I don't want you to be doing that if we have any disc-related pathology. If we're osteoporotic, oh see, even I can't manage that one. Just breathing out and back in. And what we typically go for is about 5 as we're hovering the leg. And then we would change our sides up and we would work here. Use your breath out to help you. one way and the other way. Okay, double leg stretch. Level 2, 3 and 4. So a double leg stretch, level 2, suitable for everybody. Arms up, as long as you maintain a good stability around those hips. You're going to float the arms up. We're going to breathe out as we send the leg down the mat, arms coming overhead. Nice big swooping action with the arms, bring the arms in as the leg comes back in, maintain a nice neutral position, changing sides. Nice inhale here, breathing out, change sides. 2, 4, 2. And we'll go for 8 of these to each side. You want a nice flow, one movement into the next, keep your back fin down, rib cage down, arms moving together. Two more to each side. I just realised I didn't go through all of our levels on this one, so we'll just keep it as nice level 2 for today. Anyhow. Lovely, hug those knees in. Nice little hamstring stretch. Lengthening up through one leg, big toes down towards you. Good stretch in the back of that leg. Nicely melted down with bottom into that mat. Change sides. And whilst we're here, we'll do figure of 4 position. So just taking that leg over to create that nice figure of 4, looping in, good old glute stretch. Changing sides. Coming back to neutral. Nice. Okay. So now we're going to go for a little bit of scissors. We're going to build it up, okay? I don't want anyone kind of coming into double tabletop and progressing the levels onwards if you're not capable to do so in terms of stability. If you're feeling that you've got any back pain, you've been advised not to do this by yourself. If you have any abdominal separation, or if you're second trimester onwards in pregnancy. Our level 1 scissors, exhale up, inhale down, changing those legs, maintaining good stability at the hip. Our level 2, double tabletop, flat back, tap the toe, return, tap the toe, return. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Level 3, starting with one leg down, the other leg up, you're going to switch the midpoint. A lot of people, this is the hardest to try and teach. A lot of people will do it too fast and they don't feel the tension of the abdominals. You need to make sure there's that midpoint that both the knees will cross in the centre accordingly, so you feel that abdominal strain. So when you come in back, you'll feel the strain, you'll feel the change there. It's nice and slow and it's changing the legs like so. Okay, you want to be feeling that there's a point that if you froze, those abdominals would really feel that we're exhaling, exhaling, nice and slow. And then your level 4 would be to double tap those legs, double tap, little breath out. If you want to add the arms up towards the sky with this will further tension things. Okay, so you can add those arms into any level. And finally, our level 5 is to lengthen the legs. Bring the chin into chest, but not over tuck. And you would change the legs here. Exhale, exhale. Exhale, exhale. You're trying to minimise any rocking, so we shouldn't see this movement going on where you're over tucking chest, where you're wobbling too much. You want to maintain the stability. Exhale, exhale. Exhale, exhale. Exhale, exhale. Shoulders down in back pockets. Nice little wrap around those legs. Okay, continue at your own pace until you've done 8 to 10 on each side. Then hug those knees in. Nice little break. Circling one way, circling the other way. Little rest breaths. And when you're ready, we're gently going to come onto the side and into 4-point kneeling again for a little bit of thread the needle. Tie my hair back. So thread the needle back to our nice neutral setting of 4-point kneeling. Then taking a hand, weaving it through the under opposite side. Nice gentle rotation at the mid-back. Breathing in to hold. Breathe out to come back. We'll just repeat them all on this side so we get them done. Nice rotation, maintaining stability of the hips. So you're trying not to let the hips go to kind of wobble and lose control to get down there. You're going to keep those hips level. Rotate as much as you can. Not pushing into any pain. Again, 8 to 10 on each side. I've lost my count on this one, so again, don't go off me. And then into neutral when you're ready to change over. Opposite side. Lovely. Okay, from here now, just come into a gentle shell stretch, running out up the top of the mat. And a couple nice little restarts from here. Breathing out. Walking fingertips, nice support, breath in. Breathe out, reset. Taking care again with this flexion. Be mindful of your back. Gently re-stacking back up. We're going to come into standing. Legs hip distance apart on your mat. Nice length in the spine, nice neutral position. I'm going to come into some very gentle calf raises when you're ready. Nice exhale up, inhale down. Nice rock from the heel to the toes. Tighten the tummy. 3 and 4 and 5, scooting through the tummy, and 6, 7, out, shoulders down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now let's add in some opening to those arms. 1 and 2 and 3. Splitting those arms, watching the rib cage doesn't start to flare, and working into those abdominal regions and pelvic floor. Keep the length in the spine. Couple more to each side. Start to feel those calves burn. Relaxing up, shaking out through those legs. Okie dokies. Little bit of foot series. We're going to come down, lift up through the heels, power up through the toes, relax off. It's all on the breath out. Breathing out, breathing out, breathing out. Breathing out, breath in. Breathing out, breathing out. Woo. Breath in. Exhaling. Breath in. Exhaling. Breath in. And then from the top now, up, balancing on those toes, watching the neutral, arms up, we're going to slowly lower down. That was a bit fast. I said slow, my legs went fast. Breathing out, slowing it down, legs hip distance, gently restacking up through that spine, onto the toes, get it balanced. Couple more. What was today on this one? Last one. Lovely. Relaxing off, coming back up to standing neutral, shaking off through those legs, and we're all done. I hope you enjoyed that one, guys. I can definitely feel the benefits of working that one today. Take it easy with it. Do pop me any questions if you ever have any trouble with it, but thanks for tuning in today and look after yourselves.